Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry, I'm playing a bit of catch up at the moment. I go away frequently to visit family, and as a consequence I've missed out on a few days, so I'm trying to get as many videos as I can out for you guys and just catch up. So day 7's advent calendar from the nail team was that red glitter that you saw, and that was called Santa's suit. And day 8 is this party foil, which is amazing. It's a lovely, gorgeous foil, but I'll show you that on the second video. So with this one, I'm going to use Santa suit. I'm using the angel material, which I've never used before, and is a little bit fiddly, in red. And I'm going to be using Halo's red poison apple. This material is gorgeous, and I don't know why I've not used it before. And it's got a nice, really nice shimmer. The camera doesn't really pick it up very well, but it's gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer to it, and it's definitely very Christmassy. So I'm just going to cut out a little bit, and I'm going to do like a centre strip down the centre of the nail, and then I'm going to put some of the Santa suit over the top. So I'm just cutting that little bit out. It was really fiddly. There's so much material in the packages that you get. There was just a lot of it to try and cut out, and yeah. So I go ahead and I actually do 2 coats of this gel polish. It's such a gorgeous red, and it's got a nice shimmer to it as well. Add a little bit of something in there to get rid of it. I'm really sorry if you just had that, that was my belly. So that strip that I cut off was a little bit too wide, so I've more or less just halved it. And then I'm going to go in. Sorry, my throat is still sore, and my voice still keeps going, so I'm sure I'll get over it eventually. I'm going to go over that red with a little bit of the Perfect Nails Platinum Gel, and then I'm just going to lay that angel material into that, and then I will cure it. So I'm just making sure it fits. I'm making sure it's the right width, it's not too wide. So it's only going to be a small bead of gel. I don't want to add too much bulk to the nail. Well, no bulk really. I just want something that I can lay that material in, and then when I cure it, it obviously cures within the gel. So I'm just placing that in the centre of the nail, and then I'll use the other side of those tweezers just to press it in and make sure that it's in that gel properly and it's all secure. Unfortunately, for some reason, I didn't record putting the glitter in, which really annoyed me, but I have done it. And all I did was just sprinkle it down the centre, just over the top of that material, and into another sort of really thin layer just over the centre of the material, just to skewer the glitter in, and obviously again cured that. I decided that I didn't like the whole nail being red. It just didn't look right, and it wasn't showing up the glitter as I wanted it to. So I've gone in with Crystal Nails Moil Gel, and I'm just going down the side of that glitter and angel material, so it almost looks like a cutout design. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go over, I'm going to put down the thinnish layer all over the nail again, and then I'll go back in with a bigger bead and just encapsulate that whole entire nail. There's a little bit of white in my brush still, which was really annoying me, so I had to get it off. So I'm going in with the second bead. I didn't quite have enough with my first bead of gel. I'm just making sure that I've covered everywhere, everything's encapsulated, so when I come to file, I'm not filing into anything. I'm trying to get it as even as I can. And of course, if this was on a client, you would be thinking about your apex and your structure of this nail, so you know, obviously when you're doing that, you just think about that a little bit maybe. And I've just turned that upside down just for a few seconds, just to draw that gel to the centre, so that I make sure everything's covered, everything's even, and I'm not missing anything. I've gone on and finish filed off camera, and I'm just going in with the Halo's No Wipe top coat, and pop that into the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. That Santa suit is absolutely gorgeous, it's lovely. So I'm going in with Crystal Nails cream gel number 13, which is this gorgeous, absolutely stunning silver. And for me, the lines, or the line between the white royal gel and where the angel material and the glitter were down the centre was just rough. It looked messy, it looked horrible. So I've gone in and I've just done some, I don't know what little flicks, little commas of something. And it just looks, when I'm finished, it will look a little bit like a vine down either side in silver, and it just helped finish it off a little bit and hide that mess that I'd made. And to be honest, I think it has helped finish the nail off a little bit. You know, I'm quite happy with it as it is. It's not detracted from the fact that I was using the Santa suit glitter from the nail team. And you know, it's showing off what I want to on the nail, but it's sort of helped complement it a little bit. So I do that down both sides of that red strip. So onto the second nail, and with this one I'm using the Nail Team's Party Foil, which I'm not really 100% sure what it is. It's obviously cut up bits of foil, but it's gorgeous. There's so many different colours, different shapes, and it's nice to give that rough, rugged, fun look to the nail. So I'm going to go in with Halo's Cover Pink, and I'm just going to do like a faded nail bed colour, and I'm just going to blend that down the nail. All products that I use in my videos are from the nail team, so if you see anything you like and you want to order, just pop on over to www.thenailteam.com/shop. I'll leave a link in the description box below for you, so that it just makes life a little bit easier for you. You can just click the link and go shopping. So I'm just placing down a thin layer of clear so that I can lay those bits of foil in. Oh, this is a feisty bit of foil, I can tell you that for nothing. I've chased it around the kitchen. So I'm just placing them all down. It ends up looking a little bit like a mosaic finish. The acrylic had dried, so I'm just going to place a little bit more down. I'm just using the Crystal Nails crystal picker upper, and then just to make sure everything was flat and secure on the nail, I put a clear packaging over it and just pressed down into it and held over it until I thought that all the foil had been, well, one was laying flat and two, you know, it cured into the acrylic. And I'm just going in now with Halo's Clear and encapsulating. I did notice with some of this foil that the colour comes off if you touch it too much with your brush or with the acrylic, so when using it I'd probably avoid touching it too much, you know, and do like I'm doing. I'm just sort of patting and pulling the acrylic over so that I'm not touching that foil too much. So once I've encapsulated that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to file off camera, make sure I'm all ready for the next step. So this is the Crystal Nails black foil gel, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to go around the nail with this, and I'm going to outline those pieces, but instead of having like the sharp corners, you'll see me do it in a bit, sort of round them off so the shapes aren't so harsh. I did start off using my Crystal Nails Zero Short brush and decided that that really wasn't going to work in my favour, so switched to the long Crystal Nails brush. And as I say, I'm just going to go around and create a border with the black foil gel. When you're using the foil gel, you need to make sure that there's enough on there for your design for the foil to stick to. Obviously you don't want to lag it on, it doesn't need to be thick, but it needs to be thick enough that when you lay the foil on there's something there to stick to. If you do it too thin it just won't stick. So yeah, just make sure you've got a nice sort of even layer of that gel to go down. So there you can see I'm just outlining pieces of foil. I've no idea what I was doing then. I did try to remember, but I really can't. I think I had a client messaging me, I think that's what that was. So there you can see that I'm just going in and rounding the corners off of each of those shapes, of those where I've edged the foil with the foil gel. Just rounding it off so the lines aren't so harsh. This would be a great nail for the new year, maybe. You know, it's still sort of, there's still some Christmassy colours in there, but it is what it says. It's a party foil, so there's lots of fun colours in there. It's ideal just to have for a little bit of fun. You know, sort of away from the Christmas theme a little bit, but something a little bit different. So I've gone ahead and cured that, and I'm now going in with the Nail Team's foil, and this is the Caribbean foil from one of the other days in the advent calendar. I honestly can't remember which one it is now. So I had to take the tip off its stand purely and simply because it kept coming off anyway. It wasn't going to stay on, not in a month of Sundays was I going to get away with that. So I made sure to hold the nail bed area not over where the foil gel was, just so that I wasn't taking away from the sticky and I could just get that coverage that I wanted with it. And I've just gone on, it's a little bit while I wax in, so you lay it on, press firm, and then whip it off like you would wax in. I decided I need a little bit more in an area, and the lid from the black foil gel got caught on the foil, and well, I didn't realise until I went to try and stamp with it, or foil with it. Yeah, so a little bit of a clean up. So I've gone in now with the Halo's No Wipe top coat, and I'm just making sure all that foil is covered. Ideally on a client you would do 2 coats, so maybe use like a sticky layer underneath and then go in with your top coat. And that's both the nails from day 7 and 8 from the Nail Team Advent Calendar done. Thanks for watching, guys.